Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
And now, lining up.
How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills too.
Shot, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that is a little undercooked. Martinelli running with the ball. And it's hoisted clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a corner kick. Madueke plays it short. Ødegaard crosses. Casemiro clears. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 11.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Early ball. Oh, that was vital. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rice. Stood up well to him there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ahmad. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Ahmad is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Menu. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ahmad. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Ødegaard. Nicked it back promptly. Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, the only way of becoming...
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away.
Yeah, this is an exercise in prevention at source and a really strong commitment to that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Menu. That has been slung wide. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ahmad. And he's found a way past. Can he finish?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ahmad. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's not an especially good pass, that. White. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. There will be a throw-in. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard hoisted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madueke, he's found a way through. Now the cross. Diogo Dalot can get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can run onto that. Oh, nice touch. Backward it goes. And the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's made its way to him. He's having a go. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. Takes a shot! Just a whisker away. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rice. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read. That's an imaginative pass. Shoots! Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Ahmad. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Diogo Dalot. Diallo looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, that's delightful. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left. Now it's Martinelli. He has found the way through.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Over to the left. And that could set him on his way. White. Gabriel. Now White. Madueke. White. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Timber. Tries to pass it through. Madueke. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Menu. Casemiro. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bruno Fernandes with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is good. Super. Oh no, this does not look good. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Ahmad. Zubimendi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Ødegaard. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bruno Fernandes. Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zubimendi. Spread out to the left. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. And that's gone loose. So he's looking wide. In with the challenge. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, taken with style. Manchester United are back on level terms. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 19,
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, sweet feet. Crossed in early. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Menu promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ahmad. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. Added Subimendi. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pinches it off him. Martinelli. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Menu. Played to Casemiro. Ahmad. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. This looks promising. Diogo Dalot gets rid without sophistication. And it's Ødegaard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Madueke. Probing pass. That has not gone well. Ødegaard. Casemiro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Martinelli. Ahmad. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. White. And it's Rice. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Martinelli. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? He's through here. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Martinelli. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Added time.
That's gone for a throw-in. Zubimendi. Hops for safety. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Timber. Martinelli. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Arsenal get the second half started. Now it's Madueke. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Madueke. Well read. And the danger is of... He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Diogo Dalot. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Sure. Nice bit of trickery. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Odegaard. Madueke. Madueke going full steam down the flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Deftly out wide. Now it's Madueke. Odegaard. Now who's going to be first to this? Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? And that has been cleared. And it's White. Now there's a fine ball, and the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Menu. Oh, some tackle that. Rice. He's in a great position here. Decent chance! Bruno Fernandes. Martinelli.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Ahmad really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Menu. Martinelli. Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has ended up in no man's land. Shaw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Now Menu. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. So the perfect chance to get one back. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's away. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice looking ball. Think through. He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was
Martinelli.
72,306.
Almost an hour gone.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good vision. Cleared away. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been slung wide. Out to the left it goes. Shaw stood his ground strongly. And it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it.
That's good play from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Timber. Gabriel. Short changes him with that pass. Menu. He's looking wide. Menu. Chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. It'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Martinelli is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Ødegaard. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Pass somewhat off target. And it's been played through. Shot could be on. And he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Trossard certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Rice. And it's Rice. Lisandro Martinez does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saliba. Back towards the middle. White. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. Trossard. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. White. Out to the right. It's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Ødegaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's White. Saka looking to run onto it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Trossard! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rice goes short. Saka's delivery. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
White. Arsenal finding their passes. Driving through the middle. Shaw deals with that comfortably. Menu. Gabriel. And it's Timber. Trossard. He is through here. Now it's Rice. Hangs one. Surely now!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swung over. Very nicely done. Rice. Zubimendi just eases him off the ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's tidy. And a chance! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Trossard. And Gabriel. And it's Zubimendi. Rice. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ambitious ball here. And it's hoisted clear. Odegaard. Now Trossard. He's got away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shooting! Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Trossard. And it's White. Odegaard. It's Saka. Menu. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Shaw. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Chance for a shot! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
And he's kept it out.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
That's headed upfield. Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Trossard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well read, nice interception. Zubimendi. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Plenty to aim at. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Saka. Ball's gone out of play. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a shade optimistic. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Now that is a hefty challenge. Ahmad, Saliba spots it and intercepts. Zubimendi. Saka. Shaw. Well, that has not gone well. Maguire gets over and intercepts. Nice physical challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Ødegaard. Menu, over to the left.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ødegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Calafiori, and the number on the board is 3. Now it's Trossard. He is through here.
Such good technique.
That is good alertness. Zubimendi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Saliba. Ødegaard. Trossard. He's gone down, but... And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim.